All right, this part of Standard 5 is going to be dealing with the Mughal Empire. So, Standard 5B, you guys are going to be able to describe India, including the Mughal Empire and coastal trade. So, the essential understandings. Muslim Mughal rulers, they're going to be descendants of the Mongols, and they are going to establish an empire in northern India. The Mughal Empire, they are going to trade with European nations. And much of southern India is going to remain independent and continued international trade. Here is a lovely map of the Mughal Empire between 1200 and 1600. Again, the Mughal Empire is located in northern India. So here is the country of India. Okay, this whole thing right here. And the Mughal Empire is going to begin here in northern India. Soon after that, we're going to have another section of India added to the Mughal Empire. And lastly, we're going to have another bit of India added to the Mughal Empire. And it's going to take up this entire area. Here's those Himalayan mountains. Then we have the Ganges River, the Indus River, and down here is the Bay of Bengal and the Arabian Sea. And this jets down into that Indian Ocean. All right, a ruler you need to know about is Akbar. Akbar is going to rule India with wisdom and tolerance from about 1556 to 1605. Akbar is recognized by his military power being the root of his strength. He used his strong military to expand the borders of the Mughal Empire. Akbar was known as a liberal ruler because he firmly believed in the idea of freedom of religion. He had tolerance of other religions, and this is going to lead to peace throughout his empire. The people of India and the Mughal Empire are going to be at peace with this because they are free to practice whatever religion they would like. A flowering of culture. So as Akbar extends his empire, he's going to incorporate different cultures into his rule. He's going to expand the arts and literature, and he's going to include works from Muslims, Hindus, and Persians. The British textile industry was also influenced by Indian textiles. And again, textiles is that fancy schmancy word for cloth and fabric. So the British are going to be heavily influenced by these beautiful Indian prints. Trade. Of course, we need to know trade about the Mughal Empire. So we're going to have Portugal, England, and the Netherlands. They're going to compete for the Indian Ocean trade by establishing coastal ports on the Indian subcontinent. So here, these blue dots represent those trading ports along the coastline. Southern India, they're going to trade silks, spices, and gems. Gentlemen, the ladies love the gems. You'll probably end up getting some for your mom, your sister, your grandmother, your girlfriend, and one day maybe your wife. Get her a bunch of lovely jewelry that has beautiful gemstones in them. Rubies, sapphires, emeralds, amethysts. Beautiful. Ladies love them. All right, the major building that you need to know for the Mughal Empire is called the Taj Mahal. You have probably heard of the Taj Mahal, and in fact, if you have your world history textbook handy, it is on the cover. So this is the building of the Taj Mahal. It was built by Shah Jahan, who is right here, this lovely painting of Shah Jahan. And he's going to build the Taj Mahal for his dead late wife. She is going to die, and he is going to really mourn the loss of his beloved wife. So he's going to want to build this grand building as her tomb, where her dead body is going to sit for forevermore. So, Taj Mahal, it was a tomb for Shah Jahan's wife. The religion of the Mughal Empire. So we're going to have two religions practiced throughout the Mughal Empire. The rulers of the Mughal Empire are going to be Islamic. They're going to be Muslim. And the subjects, or everybody else in the empire, they're going to tend to be Hindus. But most of the rulers of the Mughal Empire, they are going to be tolerant of other religions, such as Akbar. But then you are going to have a few rulers of the Mughal Empire that are going to force their religion onto their subjects. So we have Aurangzeb, which I like to call him all wrong Zeb, because he's going to rule the Mughal Empire all wrong. And he is going to make the subjects of the Mughal Empire be Muslim as well. And that's going to cause many problems and issues throughout the Mughal Empire. Another thing you need to know is that the Islamic religion, it is going to spread into India. So the Mughal Empire is no more. How did it decline? Well, very similar to the Ottoman Empire. So after the rule of Aurangzeb, the Mughal Empire was in shambles. He is going to drain the empire of its resources. He's going to persecute his subjects. He's going to make them be the religion he is, and if you weren't, you're in big trouble. Well, when he dies, his 12 sons are going to fight for control over the Mughal Empire. So a civil war is going to break out. Unfortunately for the Mughal Empire, doesn't go very well. Not going to have a very strong, suitable ruler. A very weak, incompetent leader is going to be a big part of the decline. And last but not least, Western traders. They are able to establish roots in India. They are going to be taking over the land. So these Western traders who come in for trading goods, because the rule of the Mughal Empire is going downhill, they were able to stake claim to territory and land there in India, where the Mughal Empire is located, and leads to the decline. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that was all for the Mughal Empire. We are done with all of standards 5A and 5B. Next class, you will be taking a quiz on this information. And a couple of the questions on your quiz. Istanbul, formerly Constantinople, it is the capital of the Ottoman Empire. The unifying factor used by the Ottoman Turks to consolidate their empire was the Islamic religion. How did the Ottoman Turks treat members of other religions who lived within their empire? They tolerated them. But they did require all non-Muslims to pay a tax. But the big thing you need to know is that they tolerated them. Which policy greatly aided the growth and stability of the Mughal Empire under Akbar? Well, religious tolerance was practiced. Remember, Akbar is very tolerant of other religions. The Taj Mahal is the example of the contributions of the Mughal Empire. That is the tomb for Shah Jahan's dead wife. Two countries that challenged Portuguese domination of the Indian Ocean Trade Network, who also established trading ports on the coast of India, are England and the Netherlands. Items traded in the Ottoman Empire are coffee and ceramics. The Mughal Empire originated in the area now known as Northern India. The Mughal Empire traded items such as silks, spices, and gems. The two religions that were accepted to practice their religion in the Ottoman Empire were Christians and Jews. Remember, these are the people who are of the book, meaning the Bible. And again, the Taj Mahal in the Mughal Empire was built by Shah Jahan. It was a tomb for his dead wife. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty much your entire quiz. So I hope you were listening, and I hope you will remember those answers. And I look forward to seeing you next class. Have a good one.